Good morning. Mystery destination. So this is what we're hoping to see today. So we're doing the tourist thing today. We're here at the Tower of London. It's quite a bit of a line out there. We got a little view of London Bridge. Wait, no, Tower Bridge here. I love the blue and white. Zoom in a little bit so you can see. Isn't that gorgeous with gold? Oh boy, this is huge. Okay, we're in. Oh Gunnar, look, it's like you're in a medieval city. You got all the cannons. White Tower. Is that the White Tower built by William the Conqueror? Maybe that's it. Oh wow, so it's like a medieval village in here. Crazy. Oh, well, this isn't medieval there, but you know, old. And this is all within the walls of the tower. We want to see all the horrible history. Here's a view from the top of the steps of the tower. Oh, look at the walls. Oh, wow. With the iron grate in the door. So it's been turned into like a kind of museum, obviously. The real deal here. Gunnar, can you imagine having to ride a horse with all that metal on you? That's how heavy that would be.
It's not that heavy.
No. Oh, it says this was King Henry VIII. This was his armor. You kind of get a feel for the size of him. Like he was a big guy with big feet. 1540 armor of King Henry VIII. Why does he have this on his crotch? Imagine that. He goes into battle with this. It's bulging, you know. Oh, maybe to allow for a boner. Why does he have this big bulge here? Like he's going to go into battle with a boner. Make sure there's room for it. Gunnar is really appreciating the finger armor on this one. It is. This is worth seeing. It's called The Dwarf and the Giant. It's a little tiny person here. What? Oh, they've got his face. They even put there's a mannequin in there with a face. Wait, so small. Can you see his face? There's a lot of shadow. There he is. Wow, that's the dwarf. I love that they actually put a face in there. It looks so real. So here's the little guy. And there's the giant. Wow, that is a big guy. Oh my god, can you imagine being in battle and encountering this? Gunnar, go stand there just for scale. Okay, here, just for scale, here's Gunnar in front of the giant. And now we have to go all the way up all these stairs to get from there. You know, it's funny, there's like, I find there's a very slight smell of burnt wood here. Like as if you could smell the fire from hundreds of years ago. So here is the hall on the top floor. This room was originally one of the White Tower's most important chambers. The king would have spent time in here when he was at the tower. Otherwise, his officials who ran the tower for him would have used it. It was secure next to the large hall and equipped with a fireplace and toilets. Impressive. Its windows were originally much smaller. Oh, well, will you look at that? Didn't I just say I smelled something like burning? And sure enough, there's a fireplace. My son tells me I'm tweaking, but no. Somehow I can smell this a little bit. This is a 900-year-old chapel built by William the Conqueror, which is still used today. Super tiny winding staircase. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, it's so tight. It like gives you vertigo when you're going around. You can just imagine how it was before. It must have had stone steps. Well, and it's really high. It's like it just keeps going. Doesn't it make you feel like kind of dizzy? It's cool. We love it. Oh, and it keeps going too. A little bit more. So here we are, I guess, at the top finally. Okay, this seems to be more like art up here. Oh no, it goes up again. Oh my god. Oh no, good, it's going. Honestly, at this point I've actually had enough. I want to get out. I want to see something else. I just came for the rooms. The walls basically, and the spiral staircase thing to see all the weapons. I just wanted to be in here for the atmosphere. This is one of those places where I don't want to leave. I didn't care about the museum display, but it's just a building. There's something about it. This one I love so much. Oh my god, what is this? It's so beautiful. Medieval pillow. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Okay, but we have to go do the tour. Another gate. And let's see what's down here. Hello, little traveler. Let's see if we can find that guy. Oh, what's this? Trader's Gate. Oh, this is it. This is Trader's Gate. Oh, amazing. This is where they would bring them in. See, they would have them on the River Thames, and they would bring them in here by boat. And this gate would open, and they would bring them right over to these steps and march them up and bring them through here and into this torture tower that we just saw. Oh, that's amazing. You can just sort of picture how people felt going through that gate. Okay, we're going to do the medieval palace. We're going to skip the human tour because basically we already saw all the stuff that they show on that tour. So here's the medieval palace. That's exciting. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at that.
See this IKEA furniture here?
Yeah, medieval IKEA. Beautiful carpet. The canopy bed. It's a big fireplace right there. Little table. I mean, it was furnished pretty sparsely in the Middle Ages. Every time I've seen one of these kind of rooms set up medieval style, it's always like this. A big room with a fireplace and not a whole lot of furniture. I love that there's so much color in it though, with the curtains and the tiles on the fireplace. It's nice. Here the king has his personal chapel. Oh, he's reciting, he's reciting the Our Father in Latin. And, oh, it's hauntingly beautiful. Today on Lifestyles of the Rich and Medieval, we shall explore the King's Castle. Oh, look at this. And behold the royal throne. Oh, this is a broad arrow tower from 1240. Wow, so narrow. Oh, we're up here again. Oh. Yeah, I don't think you can actually go into any of these buildings here. Well, maybe this chapel, but it's okay, we'll skip it. But it looks like people live here. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe people who work here. This is apparently where they imprisoned people at the tower. We're gonna do one more tour and then that's it, we're out of here. This is from 1280. There's a raven there and it's cheeky. It goes right up to people. It wants food. How cute. Big old door. Oh, you can go in here. You can go there. Another one of these. Sure got a workout here at the tower. They're doing a great step workout. Oh, and it does go up higher. Oh, look, there's a little, probably prison cell right there. You can't go in. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's an exit. Whew. Biggest step workout of my life, I tell you. Okay, so this room was actually the prison right here. So, I mean, I could guess that maybe these were sort of the prison cells. I would guess they had more than one prisoner at a time. So maybe they just sort of put them in here. I wonder if there were like some kind of bars here or something. They couldn't have just had them all in this open room. And it's hot in here. Must have been kind of stuffy and smelly. And then here's the fireplace. Graffiti, John Collins. There's some more graffiti. Since fate has chosen that my hope should go with the wind, I now want to cry for the last time, for the time that is lost, and I will be sad and unhappy forever. It says William Tyrrell, 1541. I hope that's quite a nice and artistic graffiti. It says that this wasn't built originally as a prison. The fireplace shows it was probably a grand royal apartment in the late 1200s. And then it was eventually turned into a prison. Really curious to know what it looked like at the time. But look, the people who were imprisoned here are very artistic. This is their graffiti carved into the stone walls. Look how beautiful it is. Impressive. The prisoners carved religious graffiti along this corridor in the 1500s. May have been a space for quiet prayer. I wonder if maybe they were able to like walk around freely in here and they weren't actually sort of like locked into these little sconces. Maybe they just had their beds in there. They just all sort of shared this one room. I really don't know. I was sort of expecting the prison to be more dungeon looking with like creepy stone walls like you see in the movies, and these sconces with like, you know, the place for the manacles attached to the wall. Monty Python where he's hanging there. It's not what I expected. It was very interesting to see it. So you weren't expecting that either?
No, I thought it was a prison.
Me too. I thought it was going to be like a dungeon.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to have plastered walls like that, plastered and painted, and to look so light. I really thought it would be like this dark place, right?
Yeah.
We're heading out now. I think my favorite was the big, what do they call it? The White Castle, the one built by William the Conqueror. When you first come in there and like all those big rooms. And my other favorite thing was this right here, Trader's Gate, which is now full of tourists. That was really cool. And I liked the prison tower too. That was really interesting. What was your favorite thing, Gunnar?
That weird looking dog over there.
No, for real though, what was it? What did you like? Oh, you know what that is? This, the bear. That's because they used to like to have these exotic animals. Oh, is that a bear? Is that a polar bear? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they used to have exotic animals at the court. Poor animals, they used to chain them down like that. Oh, it says the polar bear was allowed to swim in the river on a strong rope. Oh my God. Can you imagine a polar bear swimming in the River Thames? You come by in your boat and you're like, oh good heavens, there's a bear.
turn right.
This over here is the way to Highgate Cemetery. Good thing Google's gonna get me there. And so this is Swains Lane. Oh, it says right there, London Cemetery. So this was apparently the first private garden cemetery in London. Basically a cemetery for rich people, established in the 1800s. There are lots of famous people buried here, including Karl Marx and George Michael and a whole bunch of other people. Lots of VIPs. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. It's like I was just looking at this on the internet from Montreal and thinking, oh, I want to be there. And I'm here now. I can't believe it. This is the entrance to Egyptian Avenue. But isn't that gorgeous? This has been a dream of mine for such a long time. This is amazing. So beautiful. Keep imagining how it would have been back in the day, in the Victorian day, when people came here to bury their loved one and they stood around the grave in their Victorian clothes, you know, and laid that person to their final resting place with their black long skirts and caps and shawls and their top hats and the little children. That's what I just keep picturing. You know, the day that this person was laid to rest. Age 37 years. Must have been very sad for the family. Listen to this. Emma Wallace Gray, second daughter of George Hebden Gray, of the number 4 Coleman Street, City. Born 20th of August, 1827, died 20th of October, 1845, in the 19th year of her age from the effects of fire, her dress having accidentally ignited 10 days previously. Yeah, it actually says how she died. Her dress caught on fire and it took her 10 days to die an agonizing death from her burn wounds. In bloom of youth, when others fondly cling to life, I prayed mid agonies for death, and unappalled his awful advent hailed. The only pang my bleeding heart endured, too early doomed to leave behind on earth those whom I so dearly loved. Oh, that's so sad. Only 19 years old. Poor girl. Hope she's resting in peace. Well, she will never be forgotten. She's quite famous now. Well, we're done with our marathon tourist activities. Let me tell you, it's a workout. And I just want to say that going to the cemetery was the best. It was really worth it. And I was like, whoa, I was so blown away that I was able to actually be there, because it really meant so much to me. It was one of the places on this earth that I've always wanted to go to. It was as good and even better than I could have hoped, you know. It was really fabulous. Highly recommend it. And I actually took some extra time at the end to go back and sit there in front of the Egyptian, what was it called? Egyptian Avenue. I just have a little more time with it. I said a prayer, and yeah, it was really amazing. Turns out this is a very good hotel to stay at in terms of location. I'm okay with the accommodations. Gunnar was not happy at all. It's very hot in the room. So the room is really small and he wasn't happy. We had to sleep in a double bed, but that was my fault. I thought I booked 2 singles, but I made a mistake. But also there's no window other than the balcony door, and it's a shared balcony. So you either have your balcony closed so other people can't come in, or you have fresh air. Those are the choices. You cannot have fresh air and proper privacy with the balcony door closed. You can't have both. The Wi-Fi is excellent though, so personally I'm happy. But Gunnar's really... Hey Gunnar, what'd you think of the hotel?
Sucks.
Sucks, eh? It is a bit roughing it, and it's so small and hot and tiny that it is kind of stressful actually. But the next one is going to be good. So stay tuned to see what that is, and I'll see you on the next mystery destination.
It's so fucking stuffy.